本日のメインマッチ30分一本勝負を行います。
So it's time for the main event here. The beginnings of the Fighting Spirit Unleashed tour on New Japan Strong. And I'm sure that the mercenary Flip Gordon, well aware of the words of Switchblade Jay White, right here last week when basically King Switch kind of threw the away hand about whether or not Flip Gordon was a challenge.
I don't think Flip Gordon feels really good about the fact that Jay White is completely overlooking him.
178センチ、88キロ、ザ・マーセネリー、フリップ・ゴードン
Flip Gordon served in the army for 6 years, a gymnast.
One of only a handful of professional wrestlers to ever be a native of Montana.
Wow.
Very, very few wrestlers hail from the state of Montana. Not a big scene.
There must be a whole lot of exciting things to do in Montana.
Well, obviously. I mean, well, you know, what you get to do is you spend a lot of time outdoors and you come up with innovative ways to throw your body around to entertain yourself. That's part of Flip's style.
Well, that's exactly what he did. I mean, you can see the conditioning. He's in great shape.
Yes, but so is King Switch. And Switchblade Jay White, again, I said, you know, the ominous words about Flip Gordon, about him paying him no mind. I said, everything Jay White says comes true. Going all the way back to his start and his debut, Wrestle Kingdom, immediately told the world he was going to take the U.S. title from Kenny Omega and that Bullet Club would turn on him. That was exactly right. He predicted he would beat Okada at Wrestle Kingdom in record time. I'm good, thanks. And he did just that in 14 record minutes. He told the world he would become the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, defeating Hiroshi Tanahashi. He did that as well.
Jay White!
Jay White, like Nostradamus, has predicted the future accurately, time and time again. Switchblade Jay White says he'll make short work of Flip Gordon. And at this point in time, Mr. Kozlov, I can't help but believe him.
Referee, Jeremy Marcus.
Both athletes in fantastic shape. Well, okay, especially you, sure.
Jay White, obviously in great shape himself. You know, I have to admit, he's one of my favorite wrestlers in Bullet Club.
And the bell sounds, and immediately Switchblade Jay White rolls outside of the ring. So, even though we're kicking things off in a new fashion here on New Japan Strong, nothing new from Switchblade Jay White, who will always try to control the narrative, always control the pace of the match.
He's always in control, and starting off with mind games, getting into the head of Flip Gordon.
And they lock up collar and elbow. And you look at the fact that how bright a prospect was Switchblade Jay White, and immediately shoving Jeremy Marcus into Flip Gordon's way and taking advantage with the side headlock. So how good was Switchblade going to be? So much so that Gato betrayed Okada. Threw the Rainmaker to the side, did Gato, to become the leader of Bullet Club with Switchblade Jay White. Think about that.
That is such a good point. Speaks volumes of what Gato sees in Jay White. I see the same thing. I see a future. I mean, the future has arrived. We're looking at him right now.
Well, the future for Switchblade Jay White, when everything works out, will be back in the hunt for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. It would be back in the hunt for the biggest prizes over in Japan. But for the time being the straw that stirs the drink here on New Japan Strong and the future opportunities that could hold, I'm sure Switchblade Jay White will be looking to make those opportunities. And Flip Gordon on the receiving end here of an aggressive tone by King Switch.
You can see the confidence oozing from Jay White as he unleashes intense forearms.
Side headlock, run off the ropes.
Almost tripped off that drop down, but gets caught with a drop kick.
And the drop kick from Flip Gordon. Again, I was there when Flip Gordon just began his professional wrestling training up in New England. I happened to be at the training center, and I said, oh, I haven't met this young man. And they said, this is Flip Gordon. He's going to be something special. He had only been training for a couple of months and had just had his first match, and he just crushes the midsection of Switchblade Jay White after the moonsault and kicks out at 2, does Jay White. He's going to need a moment to recover, but Flip Gordon's not going to give him a timeout. Oh, wait.
What an opportunity for Flip Gordon to leave an impression. Can you imagine if he was able to pin Jay White today?
Right, exactly. He would have a pinfall victory over a former IWGP heavyweight champion, and it would be, many would say, many could argue, the biggest individual accomplishment of Flip Gordon's professional wrestling career.
The biggest opportunity, but also probably the biggest challenge he's ever faced.
And Flip, as we know, has opportunities coming up in his home promotion of Ring of Honor. No doubt about that as well. But again, the history with New Japan Pro Wrestling and the prestige of the IWGP Heavyweight Championship sets Jay White and a win over him in a league unto itself. Now, rolling out to the floor, this is where Flip Gordon has got to be careful, because Jay White will run Flip Gordon back first. No barricades around the ring, so instead, Jay will focus on running Flip time and time again.
He's so good at using the ring to his advantage, using the ring as a weapon.
Using everything around him, using the referee, using his opponent's body, using whatever is at hand here. And now a cover and a kick out at 2.
Beautiful cover with driving his elbow into the face of Flip Gordon to get the most out of that pin. Flip Gordon being able to kick out regardless.
Flip firing from underneath and stunning Jay White for just a second. But now a neck breaker. And a float over and a hook to the leg and another near fall. Of course, the Blade Runner, the finishing move extraordinaire for Switchblade Jay White. When you go to Wrestle Kingdom and you're in the double gold dash as the Intercontinental Champion, and you come oh so close to defeating Tetsuya Naito, successful defense of that title, and then move on to the main event for the double championship, as Jay White did this past January, it, I think, leaves a bitter taste in your mouth you want to try to get out. And that's the reason why I think Jay White will be super motivated here on New Japan Strong.
Oh, I mean, I can see it. I mean, he's determined. He's determined. He's ready to take this.
His last big singles match in New Japan Pro Wrestling in 2020 was a victory over Sonata. And it was a rather dominating victory, so much so that Switchblade Jay White was one of the favorites for the New Japan Cup. As Gordon gets a boot up.
5 minutes has elapsed. 5 minutes.
And Flip Gordon
escapes to the apron. Is able to catch Jay White with a gut.
Tried the sunset flip, but instead the nip up.
Kip up and a spinning heel kick to the face of Jay White. Incredible.
Now going to take him up and over for the ride, but instead Switchblade lands on his feet. Sends Gordon to the ropes, who springs and spears Switchblade Jay White right through the center. Jeremy Marcus is there, and a 2 count only.
Incredible agility by Flip Gordon, I would have to say, because Flip Gordon is the underdog in this match. The strategy that he needs to utilize, he needs to keep Jay White grounded, use his gymnastic acumen to inflict damage on an opponent like Jay White.
All right, so now going to try it again. This time Switchblade Jay. Look at the way he does. Pancaking out, flattening out, trying to deny Flip Gordon the plan. Switchblade Jay White will take an opponent's best weapon, neutralize it, and go from there. Inverted atomic drop.
Snap DDT.
And the snap DDT. I've likened it before to the game plan of the New England Patriots in the NFL. Bill Belichick will game plan to take away their opponent's best offensive weapon.
Yes.
Singularly take that element away and move on from there. And, of course, it's led to multiple Super Bowl victories. That's what Switchblade Jay White does better than anybody else.
That's why he is the future. That's why he is where he is.
Now, listen, Mr. Kozlov, I know you're loyal to Chaos. You always have been. You always will be. Blade Buster there. Here's a cover. 2.
Yes, my loyalty has lied with Chaos, but I don't know. I have something deep inside of me that is wanting to escape and maybe go on to the other side. Because
What?
I look at a guy like Jay White. I look at the lethal demon of Japan that is Kenta, and if you can't beat him, join him.
Well, I'm not so sure, but again, their dominance, I have a feeling that your former tag team partner might have something to say about it, as Flip Gordon rolling reverse, 2, flip out to the outside, but watch this. He's in an offensive position here. He catches Flip on the side of the head, catches Jay White on the side of the head, and now Flip Gordon, springboard.
Oh, and
Caught.
Jake catches him with...
Uranagi puts him down. 2, and
Wow.
just barely rolling the shoulder up, Flip Gordon.
Incredible action by both these men. Flip Gordon trying to use the momentum by springboarding off the top rope, but Jay White is just 2 steps ahead.
And now going to pull him up here. We'll look for sleeper suplex, perhaps.
He's able to roll Jay White off of his back.
Charges in, nobody home. Gordon out of the way.
Huge lariat in the corner, and a knee to the face.
So the quick combo there from Flip Gordon turns things around. Again, Flip avoiding disaster and barely able to roll that shoulder up after that huge Uranagi. And now going to take Jay to the top. High risk. Whoa,
Wow,
my
incredible.
goodness.
Springs to the top rope and super kicks Jay White.
And Jay White again, realizing he's in trouble, grabbing the ropes, using anything he can. And now shoving the referee directly into the path. Coming forward, oh, how about that escape from Flip Gordon? Now he's got him the Falcon Arrow and both legs hooked, 2, and just.
Kevin, I mean, that was almost an upset.
Well, conventional wisdom says nobody kicks out of the Falcon Arrow, but Jay White was able to do it right there.
Incredible, incredible.
So Switchblade Jay White, who took Flip Gordon lightly, now finds himself in deep, deep trouble. From the top all the way down into a cover with the outside leg hook, 2, and he almost pulled off the upset.
I gotta say that this is such a big opportunity. Flip Gordon has hit these big moves on Jay White. He's on top. Jay White does not know where he is, and he's about to inflict the damage.
Oh, wait a minute. Just like that, no Blade Runner. Out of the way.
10 minutes has elapsed.
Pele kick at the 10-minute mark. Now Gordon off the ropes. Gets caught. Sleeper suplex. Throws him right on his head. And Switchblade Jay White is a tremendous closer, and he is about to end things with the Blade Runner.
It's over.
Blade Runner on Flip Gordon, 2. It's over.
Wow.
Time.
For a second,
10
just for a
minutes,
second, I
22
thought Flip
seconds.
Gordon was going to take the
Here is
win.
your winner, Switchblade Jay White.
So what did I tell you? Everything Switchblade Jay White says
Once again,
comes
winner of the
true.
match, Switchblade
You're right.
Jay
He
White.
told us right here he was going to beat Flip Gordon. What probably wasn't as easy a match as Jay White anticipated, but the victory nevertheless.
I told you.
I know. I just said that. Everything you say comes true.
I agree with him.
I do. You can't deny the talent.
He's so good.
You can't deny the ability. I'm a little upset that you might think about defecting from Chaos, your legacy in Chaos. You're a lifelong member.
Look, I've spent some time away. You know, a person can be allowed to have a change of heart, can't they?
Well, I don't know. We'll talk to Rocky Romero about that.
We're not partners anymore, okay?
Next week, Rocky Romero is going to meet Danny Limelight. How about that one?
Well, I'm excited about that. It'll be fun.
Oh, wait a second. King
I'm
Switch.
warm now, Kevin. I've had my warm-up.
Warm up.
Feel great. Blood's flowing. Breathing going great. Plenty of oxygen getting into this masterpiece of a body right before you. Whew. That's right. I'm all warmed up.
That's quite a different predicament that we find ourselves in the landscape of New Japan Pro Wrestling. So many people have so many questions. Jay, what about what happened to Japan? Is Gato with Evil now? Is Evil the leader? Oh my God, so many questions. And the answers to those questions you'll never get, because we as Bullet Club owe you all nothing. Except one thing, as my gift to everybody watching at home, everybody over in Japan, everybody that is a part of this. My gift to you is a reminder that I am the last rock and roller, and that's real, that I am the man that single-handedly sold out Madison Square Garden. I am King Switch, baby. I'm the best there is. And then just in case you've forgotten, I'm here to remind you all to breathe with the Switchblade, because it's still my new era.
My God, he's so good, he's deranged. And he knows it, he knows.
Oh, yes. Switchblade Jay White with a huge statement. Right there, the words.
I believe him. I believe the hype.